Shalom. Kohalo Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Brakak Radash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, where I learned this 100% true from. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, prophets, teachers, evangelists of Great Millstone, who I also learned this 100% true from. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Back again with another video. This is a sit down. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to talk about. And I was looking over some scriptures, meditating on some scriptures, and I seen the word kainos. I've heard that word mentioned plenty of times through the elder apostles. Kainos, which is Latin for refresh or fresh. And I say that to say that that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. In these last days that we're in the times of this kingdom, this earth is rotten and dirty and filthy, and it needs to be refreshed. And as one of the elders say, the earth needs new management ran by, well, we're not going to say that we're going to be men, because we're gods, as the scriptures tell us in Psalms. And also Yahweh Shai spoke of that too, referencing Psalms. But we are mortals right now, but we're striving to be perfect and to become immortals. It's lucky. And once that happens, we'll be able to fix this planet up and clean it up, refresh it, kainos, because it's in need of Salakia. It's in need of Salakia, 1 second. A little warm out here. It's in need of new management. It's in need of to be re-ran again. So I got some scriptures together about becoming or being immortal. So let's get some of these scriptures and we'll move forward like that. First scripture I got is Revelation 11 and 15. Let me see something. (11 and 15). And it reads, it speaks of the seventh trumpet brings the third terror. The seventh trumpet, Hamashiach reign foreseen. And it reads in the NLT. Then the seventh angel blew his trumpet, and there were loud voices shouting in heaven. The world has now become the kingdom of the Lord and of his Hamashiach, and he will reign forever and ever. So Yahweh Shai is going to reign forever and ever under Yahweh. And under Yahweh Shai is going to be King David, the 12, and also the elect And the elect are going to have immortal bodies. The elect is going to have those angelical bodies. They won't feel any pain anymore. Um, they won't hurt anymore. And they can live life. Oh my gosh, I like it. To the fullest, forever, which is a beautiful thing. And Esau and the other heathen nations are going to be under submission to us. And they're going to be the only ones that'll be flesh and blood. Second Esdras 6 and 7. Then answered I, and I said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of that followeth? And he answered and said unto me, from Abraham to Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So, in layman terms, the so-called white man is the end of the world, and the so-called black man is the beginning of the world that followeth. So Esau's world is coming to an end, and Jacob's world is about to begin. Esau's hell is about to begin, and Jacob's world is about, Esau's world is about to end, Salakia, and Jacob's world is about to begin. Revelation 21. I'll start at the first verse. The new heaven and earth, the new Jerusalem, in the NLT. Then I saw a new heaven and a new heaven and a new Salakia. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the old heaven and the old earth had disappeared, and the sea was also gone. And I saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of the heaven, like a bride beautifully dressed for her husband. And I heard a loud shout from the throne, saying, look, the Most High's home is now among his people. He will live with them, and they will be his people. The Most High himself will be with them. So in order to inherit what John seen as the new heaven and the new earth and new Jerusalem, this is going to be something that we inherit when we're not in our flesh, and we're not in this flesh and blood anymore, because this flesh and blood is wicked and it makes you go off. And we won't. And how about Yahushua said that, what is in Genesis, that he would not dwell with man anymore more than 120 years, and that he was angry with man. And now, when he puts the knowledge, wisdom into our inward parts, he's going to dwell with us. He's going to be with us at all times. We'll never go off, and we're always going to have Yahweh Shai in us. We know all the laws, statutes, and commandments to the T, and it's going to be a great time for us. Isaiah also spoke about the new heaven. Yeah, right here. Isaiah 65 and 17 in the NLT. Look, I am creating new heavens and a new earth, and no one will even think about the old ones anymore. So we won't think about all the things that we've been through in America and the things that we have gone through in America. The slavery, the robbing, the murdering, the killing of with blood touches blood, of us being under these curses, doing the things that we've done to each other. you know, that we won't go through that anymore. Be glad, verse 18. Be glad, rejoice forever in my creation, and look, I will create Jerusalem as a place of happiness. Her people will be a source of joy. Now, when you look over there, because the 48ers so-called claim that they was returned back to the Holy Land. Are those people in joy over there? No. They're constantly at war over there. Constantly. They're in war right now with Ukraine and some of them those Middle Eastern and Ishmaelites. They're at war with them constantly. And now Babylon wants to get involved with it and to shut things down. And this is all leading towards WW3. It's inevitable. It has to happen. Everybody's getting their 2 cents involved. All right, good. Yeah, I just held my butt up today. First Corinthians 15 and 50. Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High, neither does corruption inherit incorruption. So you can't be, you can't play both sides of the fence. You can't be double-minded. You can't serve 2 masters. You're not going to be a monger of some kind and think that you're going to get into the kingdom of heaven. It's not going to happen. Death has to happen. A lot of a cleansing has to happen. Kainos, refresh, has to happen. And I'm just touching on a couple of scriptures. That's all. I'm not, you know. Hebrews. So like Hebrews. Hebrews 8 and 8. Hebrews 8 and 8 in the KJV. For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, where I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. So, again, with those 48ers over there, where's the house of Israel at? Because all we hear about is so-called house of Judah, which is Revelation 2 and 9. We know that they're not Jews, but do lie. Where are they? Where is the other 10 tribes of Israel, which is the northern kingdom? Because they're not over there, and they're not proclaimed. Everybody claims to be a Jew over there. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Edomites, man. And to the IUIC, who says that we're in a new covenant, how are we in a new covenant and our bodies are not changed? How are we in a new covenant and we still out here teaching? That doesn't make sense. Why are we in a new covenant and everybody don't know the new language or know the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai or understand the Lashawan Kadash? It's a lot of confusion these people give you, man, because they play games. So they play and then they like to use you playing semantics. I mean, they like to use semantics to use against you as if you don't know what you're talking about. So they try to disannul everything that you say as if what they say is real and what you say is wrong. That's why they gave us the name black. Just man, these people gotta go. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai can't come fast enough, because these people who are ruling this earth, and others that are over us, they are subpar people, and they don't deserve to rule. They don't deserve to be in the positions they're in. But Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai wanted it to be that way, so that he could his name could be glorified, and at the same time too, he can raise his son up and also raise up the men under his son. And when we are raised up, we're going to become immortal. We're not going to go through the things that we go through now. We're not going to have pains and aches and getting sick and all of these other things and you know, hair growth and teeth decay and all of these types of things. We're not going to have to deal with all of these problems anymore. That's going to be left to those heathen nations in Esau. Salakia. Let's get Jeremiah 23:5, and it reads, Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, Yahweh Shai, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth, Yahweh Shai. And in his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is the name whereby he shall be called, the Lord Yahweh, our righteousness. So why is it that Israel and Judah is not dwelling safely right now? What's going on? How is it not happening? Everybody try to debunk the Hebrew Israelites because you know in your spirit and you know in your soul that it's over for you. You know that you're about to lose whatever kind of control or leadership or rulership that you had, and it's about to be turned over. The hearts are in the hands of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and he's letting you know, without telling you exactly straight up, that your time is damn near up, and you don't like that feeling. You feel some kind of way. Oh, Shalaki, boy. Take a nap. Isaiah 66:2. Shalaki. Isaiah 66:22. And it reads, For as the new heavens and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, saith Yahweh, so shall the seed in your name remain. And it shall come to pass that for one new moon to another, from Sabbath to another, and from one Sabbath to another, shall all flesh shall come to worship before me, saith Yahweh. That's right, because we're going to have the law, statutes, and commandments in our inward parts, and our hearts are going to be made of flesh and not stone. We won't go off anymore, and everything that we do is going to be in reverence of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Everything. I'm just going down, about the new heaven, because ultimately, man, this new heaven is going to allow us to, how should I say it? It's going to allow us to be superheroes in so many ways. You know what I mean? Remember, kainos means refresh. It means new in the Greek. 13. Oh my goodness, boy. That's too much on it. Second Peter 3:13 in the NLT. But we are looking forward to the new heavens and new earth. He has promised a world filled with the Most High's righteousness. And so, dear friends, while you are waiting for these things to happen, make every effort to be found living peacefully lives that are pure and blameless in His sight. That means, to the best of your ability, you want to be practicing the Lord's statutes and commandments. Not that the Lord's statutes and commandments are going to get you to the new heaven and the new earth, but it's a step in the right direction. But there's nothing promised in that, because ultimately you cannot keep them perfect. And the scriptures tell you, when you break one commandment, Yahweh Shah says, when you break one commandment, it's just the same as breaking them all. So you can never keep the Lord's statutes and commandments. This is off of grace. This is faith and grace. Let's see. Not that much, man. I'm just going through the motions. Let's see. Oh my God, Slovakia. Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Here's a precept. Romans 9:15. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. Faith and mercy, man. Get powers over the nations, man. Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. For with thee will I break in pieces the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms. And he's talking about Israel. Zechariah 14:17. And it shall be that whosoever will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord of hosts, even upon them shall be no rain. You're going to be destroyed for not following Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shit, man. Second Esdras 13:25. This is the meaning of the vision, whereas thou sawest a man coming up from the midst of the sea. The same is whom the Most High, the highest, hath kept a great season, which by his own self shall deliver his creature, and he shall order them that are left behind. And whereas thou sawest that out of his mouth there came as a blast of wind and fire and storm, and that he held neither sword nor any instrument of war, but that the rushing in of him destroyed the whole multitude that came to subdue him. This is the interpretation. Behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth, and he shall come to an astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another city, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So what is that? All kinds of typical wars, civil wars, race wars, class wars. That's what that is. That's what's going to happen before we can become immortals. It's just a future prophecy of what's about to happen real soon out here. Let's get one more scripture. One more. Last scripture I'm going to get right here. Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For the world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that it's sown with good. So the prophecies have to take place before anything could happen. And right now, Job 9:24, the hand is given to the world is given into the hand of the wickedness, evil, and because of that, the prophecies are coming to pass that is going to destroy the righteous that the Lord allows, and then the Lord's going to send Yahweh Shai to destroy the wickedness, and it's all prophecy, man. Just like us getting those bodies being beamed up into those ships and getting those bodies, and then seeing Babylon destroyed and other places destroyed, and then coming down and hunting and taking those captives whose captives we were, and putting them into submission and making them work to clean up the mess. I'm going to rock this you're edified. I'm going to say, Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors again to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to Speckled Bird, Confused Face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Shalom.